Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do a quick review of this stove I've been using. It's the Primus Express Spider backpacking stove. It comes in at $70. It's a pretty compact little piece of gear, so I'm going to give you my opinion of it and talk about some of the features, and we're also going to do a boil test. We're going to see how long it takes to boil water when it's on full blast, so stick around. Okay, before we go over my opinion and the boil test, I'm going to give you some of the stats and features. The weight of this stove is 7 ounces. The dimensions are 4.1 by 3 by 2.2 inches. It's lightweight and compact, very stable with a pot on top, and it's got a preheating coil for better cooking in cold climates. The stove can also be upgraded with the Spider multi-fuel kit for use with liquid fuel. As far as my opinion, after using this stove for the last couple of months, I think it's a pretty awesome piece of gear. You can fry with it, you can simmer, you can boil water obviously, you can cook soup. It's really kind of does it all. It has really nice control of the flame, and you're able to put it pretty low for a simmer, which is definitely important. I like that it packs down pretty small. It's very stable with a pot on top of it. Very stable. Even if it was on the ground, as long as it's somewhat level, it's pretty stable. It's also extremely easy to use, as most stoves really are. You do need a lighter or some type of flame source, and then you just basically turn the fuel on. I don't know if you can hear that, and hold your lighter up to it and it just gets going. So I've used this stove to make all kinds of recipes with it. I recently made some pizza with it. That was pretty good. I've made chicken pot pie, Thanksgiving dinner, all kinds of things on this stove, and it's worked really well. It just performs really well in all conditions, and no matter what I ask of it to do, it just does it well. It is a little bit of an expensive piece of gear, but I anticipate that I will have this stove for a very, very long time to come. I don't see anything on it that looks fragile or breakable. It's a very simple piece of equipment, so I think that cost will be offset by the amount of time and use that I get out of this stove. It does work with these fuel canisters. That's pretty cool. And as I said earlier, you can make it work with liquid fuel with an adapter that you can purchase for it. So that's kind of my opinion. Let's go ahead and see how long it takes to boil some water. I'll go ahead and time it and let you guys know, and we'll see how long it takes to fill up this thing with water and see how long it takes to come to a rolling boil. Okay, so that took a little bit more than 5 minutes, which is kind of a long time, especially compared to a jet boil, which I'm used to using, and that does it in like less than 2 minutes. But it was a full-on rolling boil just after 5 minutes, and it was 24 fluid ounces, or about 0.75 liters. So pretty decent amount of water, more water than I would typically need to boil. But it's good to know, 5 minutes and 20 seconds roughly. For a full rolling boil. Anyways, that's my opinion and boil test, and just kind of showing you guys a little bit of this new stove. It's available on motocamnerd.com. I definitely recommend that if you're going to buy one, that you get it from him. He's a really cool guy. Ben over there is just super cool, and he's got a really nice website put together, so definitely go check that out if you're looking at this stove. I'll leave a link down below in the description to this exact stove on his website, so you can have a real easy time finding it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.